Just write,
We're
Mike.
live
Just write it down, Mike. Just write it down. Don't worry.
That's live now, then, Danny boy.
Really, Mike? We're live. I never knew that.
You were fucking asleep. You think you're fucking milking cows or something?
I don't milk cows, Mike. We have beef cows. They don't get milked. That's dairy cows.
That's just a cop out, by the way. That's absolute sacrilege. To have cows and not milk them, by the way. You should be ashamed of yourself.
We're a beef farm, for flip's sake.
It must be the Healy Rays, by the way. They're stopping you milking cows.
Yeah, don't freeze up again and don't be messing around with the
background.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's show of Mauls, Balls and All, the breakdown. We are joined by, of course, our usual two lads, Bishop Len, he's very good Guinness eminence, and Matt Boland. And, of course, we have Mike Reedy joining us as well tonight. Matt,
good evening, folks.
The show of our live show Friday night. Do you want to tell people about that before we kick off?
Yeah, so look, we're doing our third live gig in Crows on Friday, the 6th of March. just before the Wales or the Ireland v Wales game in Aviva Stadium. So it's in Crows Bar, which is about 5 or 10 minutes walk from the stadium. It's on at 5:30. It'll go on to about 7:30. So get your tickets. I'll put up the links in the comments later. We'll stick it up on Spotify, but we have Mike Ruddock joining us with his pal Kevin Mosley. And if you stick around even for 5 or 10 minutes after the show, you might get a little treat afterwards. So yeah, look, come along. It's our third show and we're looking to get more tickets and more people in there. So that's it.
And not only that, if you haven't tickets for the game, you're going to get a live audience with Mike Ruddock and boys. A bit of crack, a bit of fucking banter. You watch the game, bit in Crows, and a couple of pints with the lads afterwards.
Nice.
Exactly. And not only that, Lynn, but you could meet someone there that might be selling the ticket. I might know someone selling the ticket because they can't make it. So there's that possibility as well. You know?
That too. Yep.
Yes. You know the way that many things come up. Commenting there by Bev Ann says, evening all, great weekend for rugby. Well, for us Connacht fans anyway. We'll get to that game now in a few minutes. But Matt, I'm going to come back to you first on this one anyway. Cardiff 8, Leinster 7. What are your thoughts on that one?
Pure fucking shite.
No.
Simple. Pure fucking muck. It was possibly the worst game I've watched in my entire life. It was awful. Now, Cardiff deserved their win because we were fucking shite. 66 minutes it took for us to get going.
Guess
what? Fucking 3 minutes. 3-0 at half time will show you the type of fucking shite it was. The worst part about it is fucking Harry Bourne was injured early on in that game and is probably unavailable now for God knows how long. Because I think it was a concussion he went off for, was it? He failed a HSC. Yeah. So he's definitely got 2 weeks on the sidelines with his return to play protocol.
2 minutes. 2 minutes in.
2 or 3 minutes in, whatever it was. Yeah,
knee in the head.
Absolute fucking disaster of a game, and it was like watching paint dry. I actually would have preferred to watch paint dry, to be honest with you. It was fucking.
I suppose you prefer to watch Kerry Monaghan the weekend, I suppose, would you?
I don't understand what you're saying, Danny.
He's talking about milking cows again.
What's that, Matt? You have Munster gear at home?
Jerking cows. He doesn't have cows. He only has bulls, and if he's milking them, I really hope he isn't, because he's fucking not milking them at all. He's jerking them off.
What's that, Matt? What's that? Sorry, Matt, I don't understand you. Can you repeat that, please?
You know exactly what I said, Danny. You're too busy jerking off cows.
Oh my God.
Speak for yourself there, no, Matt. You don't know what the backs are like now.
To make.
Well, you two boys said you wanted to give each other's facials earlier.
By the way, welcome everyone to tonight's show of 3.5 Munster Mess. We have our Munster regulars, Lynn and Mike, and we have our half Munster man, Matt Boyd.
Hello, Daddy.
Yeah, his mammy is a great Munster woman, by the way. And
yeah, all the way from Tipperary. So welcome to tonight's show of 3.5 Munster men.
3.5 Munster men. Fucking hell. God, I'm not sleeping tonight.
Don't worry about just get the lid mask on and everything like that. You'll be fine. Don't do the sleeping up.
That's it.
You see, actually, Pauline, your mother is in here. Delighted that Munster and Connacht had wins.
Yeah, we'll get to them. Fucking relax, will
Yeah.
you? Jesus.
John Healy in here. Leinster too slow yet again this season, even with the big players there.
Yeah.
Is he right?
Listen, absolutely. I mean, like, when was the last time you saw Leinster fucking not score 60 minutes, like? Do you know?
Jeez. I'd say we're going back a good bit for that now, I'd say anyway.
That's what I mean. Like, it's just awful to watch. Awful. Do you know, if another game was on at the same time, I probably would have switched it off to watch a different game.
No, you wouldn't.
I fucking would have. It was muck.
Yeah, it was.
If Munster were playing, you'd have switched it over to watch that.
I would have watched any other.
I go too far altogether now, Mike.
I would have watched any other team other than that. It's 80 minutes of my life I'm never getting back.
Yeah, unfortunately, we all get to games like that, though. Len, I'll come to you next anyway. Cardiff Leinster, 8-7 Cardiff win. Your thoughts on that?
I have to check my notes because it's very hard to keep track of all the tries.
Check his notes.
That was the wrong game.
He's no fucking.
A snooze fest it was, for fuck's sake. A cure for fucking insomnia. It was fucking brutal. As Matt said, fucking halftime, 3-0. Fucking a penalty. Shitty fucking penalty.
It was a soccer match I was watching.
Yeah, it's hard to fucking actually believe. Like,
that's blasphemous, Mike. Fuck's sake.
Like, fuck all happened in the first half. Actually, the only thing I note in that game in the first half was Leo hit the fucking panic button. He shit himself and emptied changed the whole fucking front row in 37 minutes and brought in Snyman. And it still didn't make a fucking difference. Yeah. Like, you had salami or fucking pepperoni, whatever that fucking salami,
pepperoni.
At least he steadied the scrum anyway.
He said he's a scrum, but did he though, Mike? It was slightly better. They were getting mullered, but they were only getting slightly less mullered when they came. The front row was changed. They weren't winning scrums. They were maybe holding steady. And fucking Snyman, I've never seen him look so disinterested in the game. He none of this fucking the long levers and the fucking offloads. What are you fucking pissing yourself laughing at Brosnan again? In fairness, that'll tell you that he hit the panic button to see a front row be changed after 37 fucking minutes. But look, that Luke McGrath try.
He's got Razziitis.
What?
He's got Razziitis.
He was trying to be Razzie, yeah, absolutely.
Look, and then what? Tector got fucking carded as well then for a fucking stupid infringement in the first half. And look, it was poor. It was very, very poor. The only other takeaways was fucking Henshaw. Jeez, that lad is looking the fucking shadow of his former self, really. He certainly didn't do anything on the pitch the other night to justify selection. And
you stole my fucking line.
Great minds think you like, Mike. Tough shit.
Must be the monster in us.
Must be. But he didn't, though. He really didn't. I honestly think, barring an injury. Now, I think he has been called back into camp, hasn't he?
I think so.
Yeah. So he's been called up to camp. But I think it'll be a fucking look. You can call a rotation if you want to, but in neither of the two games, Aki or Henshaw didn't do anything to deserve being included in. Certainly against Wales, anyway. We'll have to wait and see what the story is there, but unless they want to keep maybe McCluskey and Ringrose fresh for the Scotland game, which will be possibly a much tougher game. So yeah, look, not a lot to say about it. It was a very poor showing from Leinster. Luke McGrath played well, and he got to try and kind of save their blush. Was it Luke? No, it was Osborne got to try, wasn't it?
No, Luke McGrath under the post.
It was Luke McGrath got to try. Yeah, I looked fucking about, watched so much rugby. Yeah, it was. I was right, yeah. He's off to Perpignan now, isn't he?
Perpignan, yeah. End of the season.
Yeah. Jesus, I tell you, lads, Leinster are going to be light on scrum halves, aren't they?
Fucking fright they are. 'Cause-
Yeah.
You know.
It's actually good to come to you before I come to you, Mike. Gregor Galway, someone said they ended up watching Bridgerton instead of Leinster. I don't blame them.
What the fuck is Bridgerton?
I know some shite anyway. Niall Steins anyway. Cardiff were shit too. It was a game to see who will be the least shit.
100%.
Yeah, it is one of those games, right? Mike, your thoughts on the Cardiff Leinster game?
Well, first of all, my first thought was, why the fuck are they not playing it in the stadium next door where there's a roof? Because there was absolute torrential rain the whole fucking first half. Dreadful, really dreadful. Now I don't know whether that had any bearing on the quality of the rugby, but it was absolutely abysmal. And I agree with Len. I can't see why either Jimmy O'Brien or Robbie Henshaw has been called into this. Certainly wasn't based on that performance anyway. And I was really disappointed with young Fintan Gunn. I thought he was ponderous and his box kicking was poor. Luke McGrath made a massive difference when he came on, to be fair. Now, as big a difference as he could possibly make, because it wasn't difficult to make a difference because they were so off their pace. It was shocking. Even the usually reliable captain, what's his name? Who's their captain?
Captain Safa?
No. Who's the captain now? In number 8.
Who's
Leinster captain?
At the weekend.
Yeah.
Who was 8 at the weekend?
Oh, I don't know. Can't remember. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I told you I can't remember what happened yesterday. I can remember 50 years ago, but no. It was
the young lad. What's his name? Culhane.
No, Culhane. Oh no, Culhane was 8. You're right. Number 6 then.
Number 6. Max Deegan, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, Max Deegan.
Jesus, Mike.
I couldn't remember his name. You couldn't remember it either. You were fucking Leinster, man.
You said number 8. I was
You're
like,
the fucking Leinster aficionado here. For fuck's sake, you don't
I'm
know
not even a Leinster man. I
you
don't even live in
confused me,
Ireland.
you stupid Munster bollocks over the fucking
I
Scotland.
don't even live in Ireland, for fuck's sake.
Number 8. I was fucking number 8 captain for Leinster's fucking Doris.
Well, he's the captain for Leinster.
Ireland.
Was he the captain? Yes, he
Deegan was, yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. I give you that fucking information you still couldn't
But
get.
you said number 8 and you fucking just threw me off, you stupid fucker.
Christ almighty, by the way, you're embarrassment. But I can see why they don't want you in Leinster, by the way. You don't even know the names of players.
Here, you'd be lucky to get back here on a Monday night now, you fucking miserable.
No, it was, and Charlie Tector, who I was expecting a bit more from him. I mean, he came on as a bit, like, he wasn't ready to come on probably because nobody's expecting the player to get injured. I was really disappointed for what you call him,
Harry Byrne
getting injured because Harry's. I'd like to have seen what he could do, because obviously he's been away with the Irish lads, but Charlie didn't go a fucking rush of blood it was basically after a really late tackle with it. He was probably a little bit fortunate that wasn't upgraded for stupidity, if nothing else. Yeah. There was no necessity to do it whatsoever. And I think actually Leinster. No, it didn't. It was called back to that, wasn't it? It was going to be a penalty for Leinster, and it was changed because of that. And as you both said, Leinster didn't score until the 68th minute. That's got to be a rarity. And so, like,
I don't think Tector is a 10 though, Mike. He's a good player, but I don't think
he has been playing very well at 12 for Leinster. When he's been in there.
He can play 10, and don't get me wrong, he can play 10, but he's not. I don't think he is a natural 10. Like, in fairness, he can do a job in any team at 10.
He was a 10. He was a 10 for 20 under Ireland under 20s back a few years ago.
He did, yeah.
So as Paddy Wallace many moons ago, but he never ended up a 10. He's a better inside centre than he was a 10. When they moved from the underage to senior level, they changed position. So maybe that was Charlie Tector, but I saw some comments there saying that maybe Charlie Tector might suffer from Kieran Frawley syndrome, where he's an excellent player, but he's a bit too versatile as well, maybe for positions here and there.
He can play the wing as well. Like I've seen
Yeah.
him play well on the wing.
Yeah, and as Len said, like Snyman was totally oblivious, totally fucking obscure.
Just didn't look like a fella didn't want to be there.
No,
Yeah.
he did. He actually genuinely did look as if he didn't want to be there. Right?
Ioane was fucking nowhere to be
He's not.
seen.
He hasn't worked at all. By the way, that has not. That project has been a fucking waste of money, if we're honest.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's had fucking flashes now. In fairness,
I'd say Lee was.
He's no fucking Barrett. Let's put it that way.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I'd say I'd say Cullen was tearing the paint off the walls. I'd say after that match anyway, in that performance, and if he wasn't, I'd be fucking worried about it. But there was a good commentary. Huh?
He should have been fucking tearing strips off everything.
Well, look, I actually as a Munster supporter, I actually like Cullen. I always like Cullen. I think he's very, he's down to earth kind of guy. Like he's humble and fucking when he wins, and he's magnanimous in the fucking feet. And but he was talking some bollocks after that game. Now he was trying, he's trying to fucking justify the fucking performance. There was just no justifying the performance, to be honest with you. And you can't blame conditions, because conditions are the same for both teams.
Yeah, but that's why I'm trying to explain the how shite, because both teams were shite, like, so. Maybe it had a bearing on the game.
Well, look, the fucking conditions that matter really, if it's a very fucking strong wind blowing from one end to the other, and you play against it in one half and you play with it in the other half, but fucking rain coming fucking straight down, that affects both teams and the handling. So no, it's not a fucking excuse.
Yeah, now it's here where it comes to saying with the rain pelting down, I've seen people in the stands wearing plastic bags over their head. I thought it was the rubber bandits at first glance, but I assumed that once the supporters.
Fuck your Honda Civic, have a horse outside.
Yeah. They have just a few more comments here, and we'll go into the Connacht game then anyway. Bevan's here as well. They should never have moved Tackler from 10 in the first place. He was amazing during the under-20s, and then they changed him to centre and he went downhill.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Yeah.
He's a better centre than he is a 10.
He is, yeah.
I
wouldn't say he's gone downhill. I'd say it just because he played 10 at the week. I suppose it wasn't his fault either. They were probably not expecting fucking Harry Byrne to go off so fucking early either. So he was thrown in the mix. So I wouldn't be blaming him for that. But as Len said, rightly pointed out, the conditions, you can't blame conditions because it was the same for fucking both teams. Like,
yeah. Your mother is in here saying, yeah, clumsy tackle by tackle and agree Snyman the right side. Glad he's with Leinster now.
I'm sure he never played for fucking Munster. Because he's fucking dropped him the first time.
Not like our mother to get a dig in there, man.
Listen, fucking well used with.
Yeah.
Fucking surrounded by three gobshites tonight.
At least one member of the family has a bit of sense, anyway.
Yeah. You tell my sisters the next time you're over here and see how far you get.
I don't know what I didn't say anything about your sisters, but behave yourself, you.
They're fucking Leinster supporters as well, you fucking
what?
Dope. You're an awful fucking stupid cunt, aren't you?
He's just winding you up, Matt, for fuck's sake. Relax. Michael, come on to you this one now. Connacht 15, Glasgow 10. What do you make of that match?
I was actually surprised about
how
poor Glasgow played, to be honest. Apart from the full back, whose name escapes me now as well. He scored 2 tries, I think. He's a
Kyle Rowe.
He's the very, very man. He's a great. I don't know how he's not in the Scotland team, by the way. He's a really, really good player.
He was in the Scotland team fucking last Six Nations, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not still in there, by the way. He's fucking he's ahead of a couple of the spoofers they have there. Anyway, Connacht started. Well, that was another fucking 3-0 at half-time job. I thought it was. I thought it was 2 soccer matches I was watching at the weekend, for fuck's sake. And then I think Glasgow scored, or did Leinster score? Glasgow scored 2 tries.
2 tries in 5 minutes.
Yeah, and they were in the driving seat, and then it became 10-10 with
Josh Murphy try and
that's what scored it. Yeah. They got a good maul try. I think Connacht did right at the end to win the game. Like, but it was a right shock, by the way, because they were down. They were 10-3 down, I think, weren't they? And then it came back, and I genuinely did not see them coming back into it because it was such a poor. It was a poor game as well for long periods. But then it improved in the second half.
Yeah,
and,
I think it's the last 20 minutes. I'd say that's when everything kind of went in.
And,
then
there was a man that I would have called in ahead of Henshaw into the Henshaw or Aki is Wee Ford, Cathal Ford.
Cathal Ford.
I think he's very unlucky not to get a call up. By the way, I
definitely do.
I'll tell you in advance. Bev and Marie Burke will totally agree with that statement. That Cathal Ford should be heading to those.
I think we'd all agree because rather than bringing fucking Henshaw and Aki back in,
he's also a good goal kicker. He gives you an option, by the way, to have somebody on the park that's able to kick goals.
Yeah, I think he definitely deserves it. Like, I would like to see him in there, even off the bench against the Welsh. I really do. Because I know Andy Farrell's hand has been fucking forced with injuries and whatever else. But now is the time to fucking give these lads a run out, even if it's off the fucking bench. I honestly think, like, your Henshaw looks so poor. Aki is not at his best.
They're bringing nothing. They're bringing nothing going forward now. Like, if we're talking
not
about,
at the moment, no, they're
because
not.
Like Robbie Henshaw wasn't
don't get me
in the
wrong,
squad.
Mike. They were fucking brilliant fucking servants.
Absolutely,
and to Ireland, and I'm not fucking writing them off. But for the likes of this, I do think the likes of Cathal Ford, the younger lads, should be given, even as I say, a run off the bench.
Yeah,
rather than bring the lads in and fucking flogging them.
Few more comments here, and I'll get to you then in a second anyway. Then James Crane, fuck off, Mike. Connacht were very good, and that's why they won. Not that Glasgow were poor. Yeah, bollocks.
Okay, I apologise, Mr. Grennan.
Look,
they weren't
Mike
that
is a
fucking
foot
great.
in both camps, residing in Scotland, so we have to forgive him.
Bevan here was an insane match, even I thought it would be a miracle if he won, but ended up doing it. That Sean Jensen try that was disallowed was ridiculous. It should have counted as he was scoring a try, not getting out of a tackle.
No,
he got his
I was going to come to that.
No, you still cannot. You cannot dive over. You cannot dive over.
You can.
You
cannot.
You can't. And even
you can. How many times has Dan Sheen dived over a rook?
That
fucking
wasn't a rook, lads. That wasn't a rook.
What?
That wasn't a rook in the Lions.
Yeah, but how many times has he done it?
No, but the last time he did it, it wasn't allowed. It was disallowed.
He's been disallowed once. He's been disallowed once. But how many times has he got away with it?
He's never gotten away with it. He
wrong.
He has over for the Lions. That's it.
No, you're wrong.
For Ireland in the fucking Six Nations.
Yes, he did. He's after getting away with that.
And he got pulled back. He got pulled back for it.
But he got pulled back for it. He got pulled back for that one.
He got pulled back for that one as well.
He's after getting away with it at least twice. At least
twice.
I don't think so. I honestly don't think so.
Yeah.
No, the law is.
You can dive over in the act of scoring a try.
Not over a rook. You can't dive over a rook.
No. You can dive over a guy who tried to tackle you on the fucking line, but not 5 or 6 players.
You can't. No, once the rook is formed, you can't dive over a rook.
It's because of the danger of doing this. That's why it's outlawed.
Yeah. There's no comment here about Bevan. Absolutely, I agree. 25 tackles. He did that in that match. And he's also a left-footed kicker, which not many teams have.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, he'd be in my squad all the time now.
That's one of the benefits of having Lowe on the pitches is left boot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when everything else goes right.
Yeah, Mike Sheedy,
What
last
part?
weekend, you are seeing all games, low scoring games. See, John Healy constantly picking poor performing players does not send out a great message to those who are. That's right. Can't argue with that one, right? Anyway, Len, your thoughts on the Connacht Glasgow game?
Look, it was very much. It started off very much like the Leinster game, kind of a very tight, cagey affair. And I think it was 25 minutes before I think it was Sam Gilbert broke the deadlock with a penalty, and we just covered it there. Fucking Janssen got over the line, but that was deemed held up. So Connacht were unlucky in that. So that was one try fucking chalked off. Then, okay, he dived over the ruck. We'll fucking debate about that. That was
won't, you're wrong.
We debated already, Mike, or Len, sorry. Debated already.
Well, I'm going to fucking stick to me guns, so you can go fuck yourselves.
Well, you do that. You're going to anyway. You're going to anyway, even if you're wrong.
Oh yeah, look, fucking hell. I'll just stick me fucking heels in. But look, in all fairness, Connacht did score 2 tries in that first half, and both of them were ruled fucking out. So, look, both teams had opportunities in the first half, and Glasgow weren't that fucking bad in all fairness. But I just think neither team were clinical enough. But like you said, fucking again 3-0 at half time. And in fairness, Connacht, I thought their defence was fucking excellent.
Fair, yeah.
And I thought fucking Keen Prendergast, there's another lad that's unlucky not to be called up, in my opinion, right? I thought his counter, what's that, Mike?
Are they not calling back in all the guys that were released? Are they not just automatically called back in anyway?
I don't know. I don't think Prendergast is.
I think they only named Jimmy O'Brien and Henshaw because they weren't in the original squad. I think all the guys who were released will be called back in.
Hopefully, maybe you're right.
I think Mike's right there.
Well, fuck, that's good then. Yeah, excellent. I think
it's only Jimmy O'Brien was called in.
Wasn't in the original.
And Henshaw.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Prendergast is back in then.
Yeah.
I'd imagine so, yeah.
His counter rocking was fucking just, it was unbelievable, right? I mean, at one stage there, that led to a penalty. And Glasgow were really fucking starting to apply the pressure. And fucking, he relieved it with a counter rock and won the penalty for Connacht. Then you had fucking Joe Joyce, right? The yellow card for Joe Joyce. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Got the line out.
He was.
It was deemed to be challenged in the fucking Glasgow scrum half.
Well, no, that was head contact.
It was head contact. He was upright.
Yeah, he was. That's what the yellow card was for.
Yet again, I'm going to just to fucking agree, right?
But it was. There was
by the letter of the law. Letter of the law, he was upright. And there was head contact.
He was upright. I guarantee. But if you when I watched it and I rewound it, right, in my estimation, right, could be completely wrong here, right, but the scrum. Yeah, but let me fucking finish before you tell me that. The scrum half, Joyce went in for the tackle. The scrum half fucking dropped the ball. He tried to fucking pull out. He righted him fucking self, and he more or less fucking pushed him. I didn't see from any camera angle where the heads. There was no. I couldn't see any head contact. Now he bowled him over like a fucking skittle, right? But again, I thought that was fucking harsh. I thought he was trying to pull out.
I will be honest with you. I thought it was no more than a penalty, but there was head contact.
There was head contact.
No, I didn't see any head contact.
See those glasses you had on earlier there? You wanted to start wearing them.
Yeah, I had them on watch.
There was definite head contact because, like, granted, I think it was that same scenario with fucking Casey in the Six Nations where he was more like backwards. But as soon as there's head contact made, and we saw it in the later on match in the fucking Ospreys Ulster match, which was an absolute.
Yeah, but Casey broke his nose. There was definite head contact in that. But
it was a similar scenario. There's still
similar scenario, but I could not see any head contact from Joyce on Ashford. I couldn't see it.
Well, I think you need to do what Mike said and wear your fucking glasses more often, or else get a new prescription.
Well, look, Mike was right. Kyle Rowe, he got the try, and fucking Hastings missed the fucking conversion. So like even at that stage, it was still fucking 3-5, and then
Actually, we had a
go ahead.
we had a rarity at the weekend,
Gilbert.
by the way.
Can I stand to be corrected
Gilbert
on
was
this
3.
one, right? Do you remember when Connacht won the penalty?
Yeah.
Go ahead. At that stage, it was so fucking tight. It was only 3-5. Is that the first kick off the tee that Gilbert has missed this season for Connacht?
Well, he missed 2 conversions as well.
He missed 2 conversions. It was the worst kicking performance I've seen him since he started playing.
Yeah, he missed 1 conversion right there.
I think I was going to come to that. I was going to make that point.
But that was before the conversions because he hadn't got fucking tries at that stage.
Like there was 3 missed kicks in this game.
Yeah,
and
but like
one of them was right in front of the posts.
Yeah, the penalty. Yeah.
Well, that was the
penalty.
Like he missed the penalty, and I think that is the very first kick off the tee that he's missed for Connacht. Yeah, and as you said, then he missed another 2 fucking conversions. So that'll just tell you, because as far as I know, he's been 100%.
It had been, yeah.
But look,
where's he from, by the way? Is he a Kiwi or something?
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
and is he qualified? Is he Irish qualified?
No.
Right now?
No.
Because Matt had put him in the team earlier on in my post. I had to point out that Gilbert wasn't Irish qualified.
It's a pity he's not, because he's a
I agree.
quality player.
Yeah,
but like actually, the funny thing was in the first half where Jansen's fucking try was deemed held up, right? Which I thought he was over. So you're probably going to disagree with me on this one as well. But in the second half, that was on about 75 fucking minutes. Connacht got over for a try. And
you couldn't see a grounding, could you?
I couldn't see a ground. So they didn't get the one they should have got.
The referee stuck his head in and saw the ball was on the ground, but
he didn't miss fucking hole.
I'd like to see how it got there, but they couldn't show how it got there.
Yeah,
so
no, you couldn't see a ground in that one anywhere, Mike. I honestly couldn't see a ground. So they were disallowed the one they should have got, and they were given the one that, in my opinion, they didn't get. But fuck it, we'll take it. It was at that stage then. It was 10-10, but like fuck's sake, lads, it probably the game of the weekend, really, because 80 minutes on the clock, and fucking, in fairness to Connacht, they fucking stuck at it, and was fucking in the Reds fucking zone, and in they went, and they got a fucking try. Brilliant fucking maul, over they went. Brilliant maul to win it. And like, in fairness, they deserved it for fucking sticking at it. And
absolutely,
to beat Glasgow, like, I'm delighted for him. It was fucking, and you could see it in him, like, it was fucking, they were delighted. I was thrilled for him.
That's a big result, by the way, to beat Glasgow. That is a big result.
To beat Glasgow, yeah. I know Connacht were at home, but.
Yeah, James Green in here says, Len, you could agree with the boys about the Jensen try, but the 3 of you would be wrong.
On which? What would we be wrong on?
I'd love to. I need to see that then, because I as far as I was concerned, that you cannot dive over a ruck in a match.
Bevan here saying he scored 32 in a row before that miss. That was Sam Gilbert.
Yeah, that was his first miss.
Yeah.
And funny the way the head goes, then he misses 2 more, isn't it?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And I think it affects them even more when they miss an easier kick.
Oh, you miss
the easier the kick, the harder it is then for them to get their head right again.
He'd score that in his sleep, he would, by the way, that one he missed.
Yeah. And like, I know we fucking give fucking tens at like fucking, we won't get into the fucking 10 debate, but it's probably the hardest job on the pitch, because that kick is your sole responsibility. It ain't a fucking team effort. It's completely onto you, you know.
And he's not the 10 anyway, he's 15, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's a kicker. Sorry,
which is a good. It's good to see it. It's something I can't understand.
Over there.
Sorry,
pedantic feet over there.
No. I'm saying that's something.
Even
that's something we should have Irish players.
It's the sales fucking. It's still a good point. What Len is saying.
No. I'm saying that our Irish players, we have no full backs like taking penalties, which is fucking bonkers. We never have.
No,
and he's from overseas somewhere, so he's. I think it's an essential thing. Look at fucking Ramos. He's mainly full back. takes all
Yeah,
French.
but like you see the French, you have scrum halves taking fucking kicks. You have
But
fucking fullbacks taking
the
kicks.
obsession has always been in Ireland that the fucking fly half
Intense,
takes
yeah.
goal kicks.
Yeah, Connacht seem to have bucked that trend at the moment anyway, and gone with players in different positions. They've gone for, actually seem to have gone for good goal kickers, and even Ulster as well with their nines. They just kind of tend to go for the good goal kickers from what I can see.
Conor Murray was a fucking great place kicker.
Who?
Conor Murray.
Yeah.
Conor Murray, brilliant, yeah. And
fucking
like,
kick all the time.
It
So
was
outside fucking.
we do have players that were able to kick in other positions, but I think Mike is right in saying that it's solely kind of in the Ireland setup. It's nearly always relied on the 10. But
it's funny enough now. The same applies to like New Zealand and South Africa. They always their 10s you generally kick as well. But if you look at Wales and France and Scotland and other things like that, you'll have
That's another example.
Sorry?
A kicker that's not a 10. Yeah.
Who's that? Sorry?
Lee Halfpenny.
Halfpenny, yeah.
And like up in Ulster, you have Doak place kicking at 9.
And Cooney before.
Cooney, well, Cooney's place kicking wasn't the best now, in fairness.
She's a type of good at.
Matt, before I come on to you as well, there, your mom is saying here, I agree with Len, no head contact. He just pushed him and he held his hands up.
Thank you. There's a woman that knows the rugby. Yeah, and
this is a woman.
Shut up, Matt Boland. Be quiet.
This is coming from a woman who thinks every fucking pass is forward. So her eyesight is not one to go by.
I think it's Specsavers for you.
Will you have a bit of respect for your mother when you have fucking gutters like that?
I'm just telling you as it is. You want to? I'd love for you all to sit down with her and watch a rugby game because she'd fucking infuriate.
John, James Green here. I saw no head contact either for the Joe Joyce yellow. Then again, I was in the free bar in premium level before the game, and that may have something to do.
Look, if there was no head contact, nothing would have happened.
Yeah.
If it went to the TMO and the TMO saw a head contact, you've got to trust that it was there. I thought
no, Matt.
Unless it was fucking dopey balls. Unless it was dopey.
And the TMO didn't fucking see
fucking
it.
hell.
And we won't always be going by the fucking TMO.
Shut up, you fucking baldy bollocks for 2 fucking seconds. I said, unless it was fucking Ian Tempest up in the fucking TMO box, who doesn't see anything? You've got to fucking trust. You've got to trust them that they're doing their job right. That's their job. He wouldn't have called a fucking yellow card and an off-field review if it wasn't fucking head contact. It's that simple.
Because he didn't make mistakes.
That's your thoughts on the Connacht Glasgow game.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, I can't really add much more to what the lads were saying. It was set up to be a fucking cracker of a game, and I thought it was going to be way better than what it was. And when it was fucking 3-0 at halftime, I was like, oh, fuck it, here we go again. This is going to be an absolute fucking shit fest in the second half. But in fairness to both teams, they went out to try and win. Fucking 2 really quick fucking tries from Kyle Rowe, who has, as Mike said, like, how he's not in the Scotland team, I don't know. He really should be. Fucking great player. 2 tries, and then I was thinking, oh fuck, maybe Glasgow are just gonna fucking steam away with this. But then, as the lads have pointed out, like, Connacht's defense was fucking brilliant. Sean Jansen was fucking class. All the shit in the disallowed tries and all that sort of shit. I think Connacht were very unlucky in some of them. Definitely one of them anyway. They should have been home and hosed. Fucking Sam Gilbert. I've never seen him. As Bev said, 32 kicks in a row. When he missed that first one, I was like, fucking hell. That was one of the easiest kicks. It was on a platter for him, and he missed that, and then subsequently missed 2 more after that. It was just very unlike him. But what a way to finish a game. They bring it back 10-all. It's fucking 80 minutes, 10-all, and then they get to try, and they fully deserved it. And I think it was a really vast improvement second half to watch, where the second half had everything in it that the Leinster fucking Cardiff game didn't.
Yeah.
But just
It was
on
actually a
that, Matt,
crucial.
though,
That was a
I
crucial
think in
result
all
for
fairness,
that.
that game
One
from
is.
start to fin-
Fucking one he is.
just
But-
on that, I think from start to finish, though, both teams kind of counteracted each other. It wasn't that they weren't fucking playing. It's just defensively they actually managed to neutralize each other.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was just a fucking sludge fest.
Yeah. Go on, Mike. What were you going to say there?
It was a crucial result for Connacht, by the way, because they're teetering down there in the bottom half of the table. So that's brought them right up. By the way,
It did.
Another couple of wins now and there, and they could have get into the top 8. They're giving themselves a chance now.
Where are they now in the table?
They're about 12th, I think, or maybe they're not as much as 12.
Higher. I thought they were higher.
They might be higher. They might be higher. They might only be. They're not in the top 8. They might be 10th, 10 or 11.
That's a few comments before we move on because we have spent 40 minutes talking about 2 games. Gregor Galway, we could spend a full show chatting head contact. That probably is true, all right.
Yeah, we see
that. Connacht technically didn't have a defense coach either, so it is impressive.
And that
So
and their attack coach is gone as well. Rod Sieb is gone.
Yeah.
He's off, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh, one sec. Connacht are 10th with a game in hand because
I just
number wasn't good.
I just
That's
put
brilliant.
up.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, because one their game or two cancelled in round 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
case.
earlier on in the season.
Yeah, I think Ulster still have a game in hand. So yeah. Len, I'll come to you on this one. Munster 21, Zebra 7.
Yeah.
Mm.
Not a great game. Not a great game. Look, we're a team in transition, right? Let's just put it that way. And the way I look at it is we're 4th on the table at the moment. And I'm happy enough with that we are where we are. Because this season, look, we started off fucking great and then we fell by the fucking wayside. You could say that we should be beating the shite out of fucking Zebra at home. Now, lads, if we had a fucking loss, it would have been fucking disastrous. But I think Zebra fucking played well. You might disagree with me, but I look 2 minutes in and fucking the Zebra centre was sin binned. And we kind of had a rush of blood to the head. We went through a few phases and we went way too early. And fucking Zebra managed to clear the lines. But eventually fucking it was only 7 minutes in and we were 7-0 up and you go, here we go. This is fucking Tri-Fest here, lads. We're going to fucking hammer and get the fucking bonus point, but we didn't. Now I have to say, as well as fucking Zebra played, and they were up for the fucking game. That fucking Argentinian blindside fucking flanker for Zebra, that fucking, what's his name? Fucking Stavile. He was fucking immense. That guy. If fucking Zebra had to win the game, he was without doubt fucking man of the match.
Was that
he
the
was
fella
the best
who scored
player
the
on
try?
field. Sorry,
Was he
Matt.
Was he the try scorer?
Did he get a fucking try? I think he did.
Yeah, we did. 22nd minute.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I think he did actually.
know who you're talking about now. Sorry, yeah, go.
Right under the
Yeah,
post.
the fucking curly hair fucking
Yeah. The fellow
outside flanker. He was a fucking in attack in the fucking fence. He was just a fucking. He was a menace, absolute fucking menace. But look, the try we conceded was very fucking poor. Jack O'Donoghue missed him. There was a gap there. It was him. It was Stavila they went over, wasn't it, for the fucking try? So it was only fucking. It was like the other games. It was 7-7 at fucking half time. But we were actually focused. At that stage, we were making Zebra look fucking good. I don't know. Fucking Farrell had. We had a fucking bit of a break there, and Kelly ran down the fucking line. Brilliant fucking offload into Farrell. Farrell fucking chipped it through for Paddy Patterson, and Patterson got over for the try. Another fucking try that was called back. Now this time, rightly so, fucking Patterson knocked it on. 4 fucks knocked it on when he was fucking gathering it. But Adalbo came in and Barron came in at fucking 50 minutes. We had a couple of good passages of play. We're working through the hands and we had a fucking, well, it looked like a pre-planned move off the line out. It should have been a try, but Patterson fucking threw a forward pass. And problem is, we weren't clinical enough in the red zone, in my opinion. We're too fucking flat on the game line. Look, this will come, like we're just talking about. The Connacht attack coach leaving. We know now that fucking Prendergast is going at the end of the season. I'm not too sure that, like, we play, as I said, we're playing very, very fucking flat in the game. Like, I was just watching the Ulster game, and in attack, the boys are there. You have your fucking pod, and sitting behind the pod is like fucking Bryn Ward or fucking Postlewaite. And when they offload or when they make a pass, those boys are coming from behind the pod and they're hitting the fucking gain line at fucking speed. We're receiving the fucking ball static.
Flat.
Absolutely and static, Mike. You can't go from a standing start to try and break the line.
You need momentum.
It's just fucking rugby 101, Mike, though, really, isn't it? Like, you need a guy hitting the speed. I was just watching that Ulster game, and every fucking time, pot of fucking tree, up at the fucking gain line, pass and offload, and there's somebody coming in at speed to receive the fucking ball and try and fucking break it. And we're just fucking flat. And when we're fucking running, we're going fucking east to fucking west instead of fucking north to south. So, I don't know. Maybe Prendergast's fucking style of fucking attack isn't marrying in with Macmillan's tactics. So, sorry, go on.
It may start aligning with Macmillan's system.
It might not be in line with Macmillan's system, but look, we got there in the end. Cadell got a great fucking try, put us into the lead. I thought JJ had a good game. He had a lovely crossfield kick there at one stage, and then Barron got us our fucking third try from the line out. Our ball was working well. Route 1 seemed to be fucking working well for us, to be quite honest with you. Anything other than that, there was nothing. But look, again, that fucking Stivile got one back for fucking Zebre, fucking getting bad defensive read by Munster. But yeah, look, we got there in the end. It would have been nice to get the bonus point. We didn't, but we'll take it. As I said, we're fourth in the table. We're under a new coach and we're in transition. So
yeah,
I do worry though. We're going down now to fucking South Africa.
Yeah. We've good comment in here from both Gregor and Pauline. Basically said a win is a win. Then, however ugly, it was far from perfect for Munster though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. And Gregor basically said the exact same thing as well. Mike, your thoughts on the Munster-Zebre match?
Like what Len said there, I mean, I thought they started off okay. And we would have thought when the Zebra player got bent, and rightly so, for fucking dived out of the fucking line under the posts, like, and fucking palmed the ball away. To try Munster scored, like Shane Daly went in the corner. How he finished that is mind-boggling, because there was 4 players like in the process of trying to tackle him, and it was, in all honesty, you'd be very disappointed if you were defending that and four players were beaten. He was 10 yards out when they were fucking tackling him, by the way, and he went through him and grounded it. And it was a great pass from Tom Farrell to, like, he missed out somebody in between. I don't know who it was. And it was a great pass out to Shane Daly. Good try. Then it went fucking stagnant, and they allowed that fucking number 7 in under the posts, like right on half time there enough. And it was just a slog, then a slog for the rest of the game, you know, and got a couple of tries in the end, which was pleasing, you know, because at least they got the result. They got the like Len said, the bonus point would have been nice. But in all honesty, by the way, it looked at one stage in that game as if we're not going to fucking win this. By the way, this is really good. If Zebra score a try here, by the way, we're not going to struggle to fucking pull it back. Gavin Coombs was dreadful, absolutely dreadful.
He was poor, wasn't he?
I was talking to my brother last night. He was at the game, and he was right at the tunnel, he was overhead the tunnel, and he said that a dog bug or was a right bad injury, head injury, cut. He said the blood was streaming down his face. He saw him going in, like, came back out and played on with bandages around his head, but just over his eye or around his eye, he got a bad cut. But he's an absolute monster, isn't he, man? He's a huge man. I fucking love watching him, by the way, because he see when he's carrying the ball or something, he just plows through people. That's what you want to see. Big Joe McCarthy and him, by the way, fucking smashing guys out of the way, skittling them, you know. That's what you want to see. But it's like they play like Safa say, you know. They're not Irish rugby players.
That's a new one to me now. Skittling them.
Oh, that fucking is, isn't it?
Yeah, come on. You know, Mike, and his old phrase. Matt, I'll come on to you there. Munster 21, December 7. Your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, look, I mean, as 4 provinces over the weekend, I think they all had pretty bad starts. Their first half performances in all the games were pretty fucking dismal, to be honest. Like what the lads are saying there, Shane Daly's try was fucking unbelievable, and he had no right to score that try with 4 lads there. And as Mike had rightly pointed out, I'd say them lads were brought in fucking this morning to review that fucking clip and going, how did you let that score in? They got their yellow card, and I thought they were just going to be away. I thought Munster were just going to fucking put them away, but as Mike or as Len pointed out, that fucking Argentinian fella, what's his name? Did you say again? Bavile. He got that try, and the Munster defense just opened up. I don't know what it just opened up, and just went straight through and under the sticks, and it was like that until half time, and for a good portion of the first part of the second half. So the second half.
Yeah, actually, Martin says there just 7-7 at 60 minutes. Delighted that we got the win. JJ deserves master credit. Played well and nailed his kicks, which weren't easy.
Yeah.
And
so 60 minutes.
As I was going to say,
JJ's better games, in fairness.
As I was going to say, the more it went on, the more it looked like it was going to be going the fucking wrong way, and Zebra were going to nick a win. But you know, again, the thing for me, Kendall and Barron and the Dogbo came on and just changed the dynamic. They were on about 10 or 15 minutes, and then they got their tries. And if you look, Kildare came on for fucking Gene Klein and made a massive impact. He got the first try, and then they were kind of away, and then Barron got a try, and then I thought they would have got the bonus point, and I think they'll be annoyed that they didn't. But
I think John Klein has checked out, Matt.
I'd say so.
He's leaving at the end of the season. I think he's checked out.
You could see by it, because the difference in when Kendellen came on, it was a vast improvement. You could see it. And look, I fucking hate that. Like, you've still a job to do, even though you're going at the end of the season. You should be professional enough to go, I'm going to give my all here because this is my job. You know, I hate to see fucking Luke McGrath going to Perpignan at the end of the season and check out as well. You know,
he didn't though. He scored his try. He scored his try.
No, I'm just saying, Mike. Yeah. Hypothetically, I would hate to see that. But why then? Why is fucking Gene Klein allowed, or why is it acceptable for him to do it? Do you know what I'm saying?
It's not acceptable at all. Not
of course.
Like, I'll tell you one thing though. I think the most improved lock in Ireland is that Wycherley, Fineen Wycherley.
Yeah.
His line out fucking work is immense, by the way, and he has bulked up something absolutely incredible in 1 year. I think he's probably the most improved player at Munster, if I'm honest. I think he's been very, very good.
All right, lads, we'll come on to our last match anyway, and we'll start wrapping up after this anyway, once I get your predictions anyway. Matt, I'll come to you again. Ospreys 21, Ulster 10. Your thoughts on that one?
You know, I thought Ulster were going to win that. I did going into that game. I thought they were going to win, and you know, they probably should have. But again, Ospreys they're a dangerous team because they're fighting to show that they want to be fucking surviving. And when your backs are up against the wall, that's when you see performances coming out like that. I thought Ospreys were very good, fully deserved of their win. But I tell you, what was the Irish guy, fucking Leinster fella, Cormac Foley? He played fucking really, really well.
He was fucking excellent.
He was brilliant for Ospreys, and just fucking, it's annoying because I think Ulster had that. You know, Zach Ward got that early try and leveled the game up. And then was it Tom Stewart went in for another try? And I thought, again, they were going to be away at home and hosed. But you have to say credit to fucking Ospreys. They fucking stuck it out. I thought that disallowed try at towards the end there was a bit fucking harsh, being honest. You know, there was head contact, yeah, and by the letter of the law, it's right. But I mean, when you're trying to clear a player out, when you're that low, how do you clear a player out otherwise? Do you know, now when I think when you looked at it in full speed, it didn't look that bad. It's only when it's slowed down and you see it in slow motion and you see the shoulder to the head, it always looks much worse. But I thought it was a bit of a fucking stupid decision, being honest. But that's just me. But yeah, look, I mean, I think a lot of Ulster have a lot to think about there. I think they'd be fucking raging they lost that one.
Yeah. Mike, your thoughts on the Ulster Ospreys game?
Yeah, I agree with Matt there. Most of what he said. I was very surprised, by the way, because I genuinely thought Ulster were going to win this game. I mean, Doak missed a couple of conversions as well. Like one that he should definitely have fucking scored, and I was shocked because he's been kicking pretty well, you know, all season. It was a game that they, like, you know, but I agree with what Matt said, by the way. Ospreys are fighting for their lives. They're fighting for their club survival. And like they're going to fucking give it. They have to give it, because all these players are fighting for their futures as well now. Basically, they don't have a club at the end of the season when Ospreys go or whatever. So they're fighting for their futures as players. So you're going to get a game, by the way, off of them every week now. So you are, and maybe we were naive to think that was going to be it was never going to be easy. But I genuinely thought the way Ulster have been playing that they were going to be that they were going to prevail in that game, and they didn't work out. And Zach Ward got a great try, and they got and the other one, Tom Stewart, scored as well. I thought this is Ulster now. They're going for it now. They're in command here, and just petered out as well, you know. And they just couldn't get that final, and they almost scored a try right at the end. That we South African winger, good player, what's his name, with that long hair.
Werner, yeah.
Werner Koch, yeah.
Werner Koch.
How could you forget his name?
Because I have a head like a fucking sieve. I can remember things like from 50 years ago, but fucking yesterday is a big problem. I think it is Alzheimer's. You're right, Len.
I fucking told you.
You have too much information packed in there.
Right, information.
Too much useless information.
I fucking told you.
See, there you go. I thought it was Len said that, and it was you said it. Oh God.
Len, your thoughts on the Ulster Ospreys game?
Look, it was disappointing. As Matt said, I think we all thought last week. I think we all put Ulster down for a win. They're playing well, but I came across fucking one of the pundits said that's the fourth loss in a row Ulster have had away to Welsh teams. So
really?
yeah. So it's not a happy hunting ground for Ulster over in that side of the water. Yeah. So I didn't know that prior to the game.
They don't like the sheep, you see.
Yeah, look, go back to the fucking Marcus Ray clear out. I thought that was a load of bollocks, to be honest with you. That try should have stood, and at that stage it would have been 14-15. And I think that was on about, was that about 75 minutes at that stage?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
And
it could have changed the game. It could have changed the game.
Was he not in control of the ball? Was he not carrying the ball when he? I thought he had the ball, and He went for the line and cut him with his arm, did he? No,
it was Angus.
It was Angus Bell.
Oh,
Angus Bell scored the try, but it was Marcus Ray. But like, and saying that, the fucking what you call it? The fucking me brain, fucking Matt, Mike, I'm as bad as you. The Ospreys player was fucking that he cleared out was lying on the fucking ground.
Yeah,
basically protecting. So like, he should have been penalised for that. He had no fucking business lying there on the fuck. Say again.
He's completely off his feet, like in
he was just lying on the fucking ground protecting the line. So like, I mean, realistically, he should have been penalised for that, in my opinion. Like, where else could fucking Marcus Ray go? Like, the game has gone fucking soft. Like, it wasn't. It was a trailing arm. Like, this is how soft the game has gone, lads. I heard a rumor today that some rugby lads are using moisturizer. Now, it's Tis obviously the backs, right? No, but I've heard now, specifically it's the centres, but we will say no more on that, right? But anyway.
Especially as the War 13.
Is it because they're trying to get to be more slippery so nobody can grab a hold of them, is it?
You go with that one if you want, Matt.
You know what you meant. You are back, you know all these tricks, don't you?
Yeah,
well, it's the moisturizer, baby oil, all that.
That was disallowed. Jack Murphy fucking took the conversion on that, and he missed the conversion on that one as well. You know what I mean? So Doak was off with the boot, fucking Murphy was off with the fucking boot. Yeah, look, defensively, we've talked fucking for a long time about fucking them not being able to defend. I know they lost the game. It ended up 21-10, but their defense was pretty good throughout the game. Against like as Mike said, an Osprey teams that are fucking fighting for their life. But yeah, look, it was disappointing for them. But look, there you go.
That's new. Few comments in here, and we'll move on to predictions for the weekend today. It says Mike Pendergast is going to your favourite team, Danny. No, he's actually leaving Munster, Pauline. Sorry, he's not going to Colchester at all, as far as I know, anyway. And he's definitely not my favourite.
Gloucester.
Fuck off.
Gloucester.
Danny, don't let them take the piss out of you. It could be worse. You could be using moisturizer. Stay on.
That's it. My son said you didn't need moisturizer to be slippery in Cardiff.
Sure, though, it would have fucking ran off them anyway with the fucking rain coming down.
Yeah, that's true. Pine says it's bad. No, I prefer a shower myself, to be honest, Pauline. Don't like using bats.
No, it's Gloucester.
Fuck off, Mike. Let's Bev and what's it now, G? No, there's actually a good comment here by Bev, and it's actually says the games that Ulster and Connacht had called off. Bevan says the next URC matches are Friday the 13th of March, both 7:45 kickoffs, which means they're both clashing. These are Connacht versus Scarlets and Edinburgh versus Ulster for the round 2 rescheduled matches.
Okay.
You basically have the 2 URC matches Friday night, the Six Nations Saturday and Super Saturday, and then Super Sunday of the men's under 26 nations as well. So basically, you've got the entire weekend. Because I just had to double check that there, all right? From
there's 3 games in the URC on then as well. Then there was a Stormers game cancelled as well at the time.
Yeah, they have.
But I think that's played already.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
Because they had some clash with the rugby championship or something like that, and they usually play that game in February or something like that. Yeah. So it's kind of a delayed opening to it anyway. Matt, I'll come to you for your prediction on Friday night's game. You're hosting in Crows as well before the match, aren't you?
Yes.
Just to give everyone a reminder for anyone that may have joined late.
We'll be in Crows Bar for our 3rd live gig at 5:30 to 7:30 with Mike Ruddock and Kevin Mosley before the game. So come down, come in and have a bit of crack. There'll be plenty of fucking crack, and hopefully there'll be loads of fucking Welsh fans there as well, and they'll really fucking get a good fucking bit of crack going. So yeah, come down 5:30, Crows Bar, Friday night.
Yeah.
And anybody wants a photograph with Matt, only a $5 a pop.
Tenner.
And a free pint.
It comes out of the tenner.
The Crows Pub, that's only a few minutes from Lansdowne Road, isn't it?
Yeah, it's literally a 5-10 minute walk max. Depends how fast you walk.
Yeah, so to be honest with you, if people are looking for a ticket, they might be lucky enough to find one down there. Or at least
5-minute walk from myself, Danny, or Matt. 15-minute walk from Mike with the 2 new hips.
Half an hour.
I don't know.
Is he in the wheelchair, or is he just getting motorized on or what?
Jesus
He's
Christ.
going segways.
We could get him one of those little fucking scooters.
Little motor scooters. He'd be fucking flying over.
I'm fucking going by there. I walk 3 miles every day now without any crutches or anything.
Yeah. That's your whole fucking day gone, though, Mike.
Oh.
And how many bottles of WD-40, Mike?
Ah, well, I've gone through a
What's
few. No, I'm all.
3 miles a day is not a fast pace.
Yourself and fucking Shakira, by the way. The hips don't lie.
If only they were your own.
Matt, I come to you for your prediction of the men's game for Friday night. Ireland or Wales in that one? Who do you see win?
We need a bonus point win. Plain and simple.
Mike, Ireland or Wales Friday night?
Oh, I agree with Matt. If we don't get a bonus point win there, it was virgin and embarrassing, really, the way Wales have been. You never know, though, lads. We have to give them respect and go out and do it professionally.
Absolutely.
If we play anywhere close to the way we did against England, we'll give them. But then we revert back and play the way we did against France and fucking Italy, and games are over. But you'd expect we're going to get a bonus point win without a doubt.
Len, your thoughts on the upcoming Ireland Wales game for Friday night?
Yeah, I agree completely with the two lads. If we play like we played against fucking France or Italy, we're fucked. No, we'll probably just scrape a win. But no. We have to go, as lad said, bonus point win in this one. No offense to the Welsh, but like...
No, none at all. But if we're being realistic, we have to. We have to. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Everybody else has against Wales so far. Yeah. Even
I come to your predictions on the Wales the Ireland Wales game during the 20. That's on Saturday night, 7:45. Who do you hope to see win that one anyway? Then
me.
Your name is then interest.
Depends.
Bit harsh.
Yep. I actually fucking am really impressed with this fucking Irish under-20s team. I'm fucking really impressed with them. I think they are going to fucking hammer Wales. Really do.
Mike, Ireland Wales during the 20s game. Who do you see win that one?
Like Len said, but I'm not so sure we're going to hammer them because Wales have been decent now. Their under 20s have in this competition, but the Irish team have got better and better game on game. We started off against France. Now France were a decent side, but we fucking struggled against them a little bit. Jesus, the way Ireland played against England was frightening. But it was frightening rugby. If we play like that, we could very well. I mean, if we're to go out in both games and play the way we did against England, we'll fucking win them comfortably both games.
Well, Mike, when we watched the under-20s against England, we honestly thought that was going to be the game of the weekend because we didn't expect what was going to happen with the senior team.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
They just blew England off the fucking park, and then we followed it up with the senior game, which is brilliant. But like, if we go out and play like that again, it like I said last week, it is very unusual because you only have them for a short period of time. For that under-20s team to play so cohesively as a team.
It was like a Richie Murphy's teams, by the way. It's the way
it
Richie
was. They didn't put a fucking foot wrong, and they fought for each other that whole fucking game. So they do the same again this week. Wales haven't the hope, in my opinion, if they do the same.
No, you're if we play as well as we did against England, they haven't. You're right.
Yeah.
Matt, Ireland Wales under 22. Who do you like to see win that one?
Look, I think Ireland will win that game, but I think Mike has said it right. Like that Wales under 20s team is a good fucking team.
Yeah, they're a good team, yeah.
Yeah.
And lads, I want to give a shout out as well to the two other Irish sides that won the weekend as well. Anyway, you had the Clovers beat Edinburgh 43-26, and Wolfhounds beat Gwalia Lightning 52-7. Now, there is the last match anyway of the Celtic Challenge before we come into the semi-finals. Is it the following week?
They've both qualified. They've both qualified anyway.
Yeah, they have.
They're miles ahead.
Yeah, because like the way it stands at the moment is you have the Wolfhounds ahead on 40 points, and you have Cloves second place 38, and Gwalia in third place with 24. But Saturday the 8th of March, 3 o'clock, the Wolfhounds and the Clovers are facing each other at the UCD both as well. So that's basically going to decide who's first and who's second, because what it says here, there's a week's break, and then you have one of them at home, with two of them at home anyway, against the second, the third, and fourth in the standings, which at the moment are the two Welsh sides. So Joe, that's another game for you to possibly watch anyway if you want to make a complete Super Saturday of it.
Is Katrina Finn injured, Danny? Do you know anything about the fly half, the Clovers fly half?
I haven't heard of it because, to be honest, I haven't had much of a chance to.
I know she hasn't played in the last 2 games anyway, so.
Yeah. Because funny enough, the one that got the player of the match for the Clovers last day, woman match, was Lucia Lynn. And Linda Dujan got the one for the Wolfhounds as well in her match. But I haven't seen anything about that at the moment. Then again, I haven't had much of a chance to keep up. I've been so busy with cows calving.
So you're going to see Scotland fucking beat France at the weekend and blow the whole fucking Six Nations wide open.
Well, I'd be happy with that.
Hopefully.
And then Italy to beat fucking England and leave England fighting for.
Lads. Italy beating England would just be fucking, not my weekend, my fucking year.
Man.
I'll tell you what, no, I'm not. I'll be perfectly honest, Joe. I would rather see Scotland beat France. I don't give a fuck about the England-Italy result.
No, I do.
I would like to see, but for us to win the championship, we need fucking somebody to beat France.
It would be lovely to see, one of the Grand Slam contenders, as in, i.e. England, that was before the start of the tournament, getting their arses handed to them by fucking Italy.
Oh, it would be immense.
Bondi Azzurri.
But I'm more concerned about. I'm more concerned about how we do in the championship. So in order for that to happen, we need Scotland to pull a rabbit out of the fucking hat.
Is your wife just off camera with a claymore?
Oh, she'll be in here in a minute, swinging it around, man. She'll be fucking.
I wonder where the fuck he's going with this.
She's been talking up Scotland an awful lot. So I'm kind of wondering there now.
Thanks for clearing that up for me, fucking Danny. What the
Claymore wielding Highlander. She'll be in here in a minute.
Like I said to you before, Mike, a Slater and a Hurley has better range.
I don't know. I'd fucking. I wouldn't be much use of running them anymore. Just square long fences, I picked up a Hurley.
Gregor Gore here says going for an under-20s win. Mike Sheedy going as well, said Ireland win Friday night, under-20s win, both teams shoulder to shoulder. Is there anyone in here? Dave Sheedy, lads, diesel has gone through the roof. We have nothing to be slurping anymore.
Sorry, give us that again.
Diesel has gone through the roof.
Sheedy, lads, diesel has gone through the roof. We have nothing to be slurping anymore.
That's because of them American fucking arseholes, by the way.
This is a rubbish show, Mike.
I won't dress it up.
Wrong podcast. This is a rugby one. Maybe we hint to G in it every now and again to keep Len happy.
Don't give me throwing red flags in front of me talking like that.
Lads, it's an hour and 15. Good luck.
Matt, Len, Mike.
Hey,
lads, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Rose, Friday night, 5 o'clock to 7:30.
Yeah.
Get down there.
Make sure